Hi guys, it's Vanessa. I'm here to do a review for you today on the Eve Pearl HD Dual Foundation, and mine is in the color medium. This is what the product looks like. It's all messy because I just used it. So Eve Pearl, if you guys don't know, she's actually a makeup artist who has worked in the industry for many years. She's a 5-time Emmy winner. And she does makeup, or she used to do makeup for The View, and she does Meredith Vieira's makeup now and all that good stuff. She has her own makeup line. She's actually really big on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, a Twitter. She's actually really active in this whole social media beauty community that we are all a part of. So she does all that. And she has her own makeup line. And her makeup line is actually what she calls Cosmenutrients. And what Cosmenutrients are is basically makeup that is infused with skincare. So the idea behind this is that it's really good for you. Eve Pearl says you could sleep in it and it's not going to mess up your skin because it has nutrients in it. I think it runs in the $40 or $50 range. I'll check and annotate it. But what I'm about to say is that the good thing about Eve Pearl and the good thing about her being so engulfed in this social media community is that she is really good at offering her products at a discount. I purchased this on hautelook, whatever. I purchased it there for 30% off. And she's been on hautelook. I don't know if she's been on Gilt, but she's been on hautelook and recently on Beauty Story. I'm waiting for the powder version of this. So that's where I've been able to get Eve Pearl at a discount. She's also at all the like the makeup show, the Artist Summit, those types of makeup trade shows. She's always there, IMATs and stuff. Also, on her website, she does like a Ustream chat, I think, every week. So she'll have special discount codes on the Ustream chat for her website, as well as really amazing deals when you just don't know when it is, but she'll have like 50% off. And then I know on like Black Friday last year, was like everything was 60% off. So I will definitely down below put a link to all of her social media channels. And I'll also put personal invites to hautelook and Beauty Story. And you guys know the deal with that. If you click my link below for hautelook or Beauty Story, I get $10 credit for the websites when you do your first purchase. If you feel that I don't deserve that, just go ahead to those main sites and enter yourself. So, back to this product. I have had this for, I want to say, a little under a month. I could be exaggerating, but I love this stuff. I use it. I don't use it every day. I just don't like using foundation every day. I don't think I need to use foundation every day at all. But when I want to have a nice, flawless finish, I use this foundation. Now, the Eve Pearl method is, she does this thing called reverse contouring. So she puts the darker colors where you would normally highlight, and then the highlight color where people normally contour. I will do a demonstration at the end of this review of how I did this look. But anyways, yeah, so I kind of use her method. I think I do it a little loosey-goosey. I'm not as like strict to form as hers is. But I really like the method. I think it comes out looking really good. A lot, very, very natural. This light sometimes makes me look lighter, but when I look in the mirror, it looks like my skin. So I really like that. Another thing I like about this product is that it works really well with water. And in fact, part of her method is to use like one of these types of sponges. And then you wet it with water to help sheer out the foundation and blend it. So another thing about this is that it's very good at being like multiple. It could go from sheer to full coverage depending how you apply it and how many layers you put on. So I think it's really good for people who don't. I, prior to this, only used powder foundation. So for me, it was a really good step into like creams or liquids because I still feel natural. I still feel very like light application depending how much I layer on it. As far as the packaging goes, I think it's fine. It's sleek. It's, you know, it's nothing gaudy. It's very lightweight. It looks heavier than it is. And when you open it, there's like a big mirror, which I won't show you because my room's a mess. And then you get your foundations. A thing that I love about the packaging is that it has this little protective case that goes over the foundation. Because sometimes I just want to use the mirror of a compact, and even when I do that, like even when I just use the mirror of a compact, I feel like my product's getting exposed to air, or like if I'm talking, what if I spit in it? I don't know. I just feel like this to me feels hygienic. I could use just the mirror if I wanted to, and I don't feel like my product is, you know, getting exposed to the open air. So I like that. I also like it because, as you can see, since it's a cream product, it gets like, you know, pretty messy everywhere. And all of this that's on here would normally be on your mirror in a normal compact. So it keeps the mirror relatively clean. So I really like that. So then this whole thing with the thing flips up. And then here you get a round sponge that comes with it. And then it's, you know, perforated so that it breathes. So it's a little bit bulky, but I think to have your foundation in here, it's like, you know, foundations normally come like in a bottle or something. So to have... you know, this, you could just toss it in a purse, toss it anywhere. It's very portable and that sort of thing. So I really like this foundation a lot. As long as like how long it wears, I think it wears pretty well, depending on the primer that you use, and depending how you set it. I've used it without a primer, and towards the end of the night, I was a little blotchy, and I saw it peeking out. But if I use a really good primer and a really good setting powder, it works really well. And the setting powders I like to use with it are either my HD Makeup Forever or my La Mer, the powder in translucent. So I really like it. Overall, I think it's definitely, even at full price, worth the money. You get a good range of, coverage from it, from very sheer to very full cover. The color range is really good. It goes from fair to deep dark or something like that. But there is a color from the whitest girl to the darkest girl. And another thing I was going to say that's a plus about it is that you get the two colors. So it's kind of a pro and a con, because you might find a compact that the double look doesn't work for you, but one of the colors works, so you could just use that all over your face. But then you're just kind of stuck with like this other foundation that you can't really use for anything. But I really like it, and I use I use her dual concealer, and I just like how effortlessly it blends with the concealer. I really think it does give you a really nice look. Every time I wear this foundation, people like compliment my skin. I'll put a couple pictures down below of me wearing the foundation, so you can kind of see how it photographs and stuff. And by photographs, I mean on my cell phone camera. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Again, all the links will be below. And comment, let me know if you've tried this, if you like it, if you don't, and any other questions you might have. And I'll get back to you. Hope you guys are having a great day. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm here to do my face with Eve Pearl. So we are going to begin by taking our foundation brush and putting it in the darker color of the duo, and we are going to apply that where you would normally highlight, so on your cheeks, on your chin, on your forehead, and working it into the hairline. I'm going to loosely use the Eve Pearl method. It's pretty true to the method with a little, I think there's a couple inconsistencies in the way that I do it, but for the most part, it's the Eve Pearl method. So then we're going to flip the brush over, and with the lightest color, go pretty much everywhere else. So you're going to go right underneath that darker color, like on your jawline. You're going to do the center of the forehead and your eyelids. And this is going to create what Eve calls a reverse contour. A good way to test this foundation is you take the lightest color and you rub a little bit on your jawline, and if it matches your neck, you have the right shade. Next, you're going to mix the two, and the mixture of the two you're going to put on your nose, and like I work it in also on the area above the lip. Next, you're going to take a regular old cosmetic sponge, and you're going to wet it with plain water, and you're going to begin blending the colors into each other. So you'll still have all that definition, it just obviously won't be so blotchy as it's appearing now. The water also helps blend the foundation as well as sheer it out. Next, I'm going to take my Chanel Bronze Universal, and with just the same brush, I'm going to put some color onto my cheeks. If you don't have this bronzer, you can just use the darker color of the foundation. It'll work exactly the same. I just own the bronzer, so I really wanted to use it. Next, we're going to take the Eve Pearl Dual Salmon Concealer in light medium, and I'm taking the light color with the fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to erase those dark circles. And I add a little bit of the medium too, just so it's not so stark. And you can see the difference here in the two eyes, what a little concealer makes. So after you've concealed both eyes, I'm taking the Milani Sunset Duo blush, and I'm getting it in both the bronze and the blush part, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks with a fan brush. It's a good drugstore alternative to the Eve Pearl Trio. Next, I'm taking my La Mer loose powder in translucent, and I'm going to take that with a big powder brush, and I'm going to apply that to my entire face just to set the Eve Pearl foundation. I'm going to dust off all that excess, or else your face is going to be a little too pale. This has a nice pearlescence that gives the skin a nice luminosity. Make sure to set your concealer. Next, I'm taking my Jordana lip liner. I think it's in purple, I believe. And I'm going to line my lips. And magically put on my glasses. A girl's gotta see. And once your lips are lined, go ahead and fill them all the way in. Once your lips are filled, I'm going to take my Chanel Glossamer in number 73 Bonbon, and I'm just going to put that right over. It's like a peachy pink with a gold sheen. It's really nice, and it just adds a nice subtle touch to any lip color. Now we are all done. We just got to fluff out this old curly mop. And that is it. That's our final look. Here you go, a nice flawless face with the Eve Pearl HD foundation. Hope you guys like that. Bye.